Darren Alevi, thank you for the super chat. Darren says, do you think a third major party would be created if the DNC cheats Sanders again
That's a
and
good question.
Trump is reelected? Or will people be shepherd for Newsom 2024 and AOC 2024?
It depends on what Sanders does, right? I mean, if Sanders flips out, if it's like...
Flip the fucking table over.
It was like,
I want him
this is cheating, etc. His supporters, all of these people that were giving him that money, will go with him. And the Democratic Party is over with overnight. Understands, he's running in the Democratic Party. And he has nearly, you could say, 1 and 2 spots around the world, around the country, in regards to the various pollings. I can show you the New Jersey poll. He's 3 points away in the New Jersey poll. And that's Jersey. I mean, that's Biden territory, right? Well, not really. Apparently, Sanders is doing well there. Right here. 25%. Warren, 15%. What if Warren wasn't in the race? That's a 3-point difference. Warren is pulling 15%. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you in this race? If you want big structural change, why are you in this race? You are eating into the guy that can actually win it. Even if 10% went to Sanders. That's 35 points. Biden is only pulling in 28%. If anything, that's going to lose this race is going to be Warren. Look, people can get into the race for whatever reason they want. I'm not rarely one of those people who say get out the race. The catch here is she keeps saying, I want big structural change. As he's acting as if these two people are somehow on a team. Fine. If you guys are on a team, then you shouldn't be doing something that hurts your partner. You've just backstabbed your partner, supposedly, the guy who would have never under any circumstances attacked you. And you are eating into the numbers that are required to win this race only because you are sitting here loafing away at 15%. You have no chance of winning this race. The only thing that you could do is pull the other guy down. So, just saying. But I'm making the thing that you're asking. What was the question?
Will a new third party be established?
All right. So my point is,
I can't find it, but I remember.
If Sanders flips, which I gotta be honest, I have a hard time seeing. But if it was blatant and he said this, these guys are being unfair, these guys are cheating me, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and he says I'm done, all of those people will go with him. Like, this is not a situation where the Democratic Party gets out of this alive. I don't know how it does. Yes, there will be a party. Yes, the party would exist. Yes, the party will go floundering about for a bit. But you'll be utterly decapitated. The moment that Sanders leaves, there will be a lot of people that would disagree with Sanders. They would say, oh, that's horrible that he's doing that, etc. There were some people who say, oh, we're fair and unbiased. We didn't see anything wrong. We weren't cheating, just like they were last time.
Yeah.
But you're talking about millions of people. Think of the number of people that he's pulling to his side in these arguments. Yes, it would drain away support from the Democratic Party. And whether or not the Democratic Party implodes or not, I don't know how they win. I just don't. I don't know how they win a presidential election if people like me pull themselves out of the party process. And they are craving a new party. By the same token, it is difficult to start a new party in the United States. But depending on the popularity of the individual involved in the process, kind of like Abraham Lincoln going into the Republican Party, leaving the Whigs, and the Whigs essentially falling apart. Something like that taking place. Maybe. It's hard to know. But it would entirely depend on Sanders and whether or not he has the gumption, the nerve, the anger to do it.
I don't know if he would do that.
I don't know if he'd do it. I'd be shocked by that. But environment creates behavior, and depending on how egregious what takes place is.
All I can see is him standing at that rally and saying that we need to vote for
Hillary
for
Clinton
and people booing him, and it's like I don't see him creating a third party.
But see, that was 2016, and would you agree with me that there are differences between 2016 and 2020?
No, I agree. It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, I have a hard time seeing him. Yeah, I have a hard time seeing him do it. That's the catch. But if there was, it would depend on his expectations about what he thought he could get accomplished, and whether or not he thought, But I don't know if he would do anything to get Trump reelected. And that's the catch. It's always a club over the head of how bad does he think Trump is in the context of everything else.
Also, not to mention, if they cheat Bernie again in 2024, Bernie ain't running again.
I don't. I mean,
like he might back to help another party start, but he ain't running again.
They can wheel his ass out in a wheelchair.
We
and my
said
black
that in
ass will be out there voting.
We said that in 2016. I think there's a clip of something similar being said in 2016. 2020 roll around and he could crawl out here
in a wheelchair.